Yeah, sure. Yaxel, can you talk a little bit about your change from the first half to the second half, especially with limiting your turnovers and being kind of the guy under the basket?
Yeah, first half, I feel like it was just me just checking my surroundings, looking at my environment, just figuring out how to play in the system. And then second half, it just got to a point where, they need me to be more or do more. And I just started attacking, being more aggressive and, just using my physical talents, just to make extra plays and get extra points up for our team.
Make sure you use Izzy and Lily for the microphones. Just raise your hand and she'll bring it to you. Andrew, go ahead.
For either of you guys, Dusty had said he wants exhibitions to expose weaknesses, and he didn't seem to mind if you lost, but I mean, as players, I guess what is your thought about how tonight went?
I think it's a great opportunity for us to be able to get some good film against a team that really exposed their weaknesses. I feel like we got to do a better job of taking care of the ball, especially with Cincinnati. They got a lot of smaller guys. We were able to call into our bigger guards, so I feel like that's just an opportunity. We were down a few guys, some are big, so we had to play smaller, and it was just kind of that great opportunity to get good film, especially when we play small ball, just finding different unique ways to be able to come up with a victory. I feel like we fought back in the second half a lot better, and that was just kind of some adjustment things that we made at halftime.
And to follow off of that, we were being really lazy, with our dribble handoffs and setting up our plays. So that was great to, see how we practice it, goes in fact into the game, and it made us look really bad. We had 20 turnovers, if I'm not mistaken, so it was pretty bad in our play.
Sam?
Yeah, so you said they needed you to do more. Was that something you identified? Was that an explicit conversation that Dusty had with you? How did that manifest itself?
That's something, my trainer from last year, AJ's here. I went up to him at halftime, just asking for advice like I did last year. He just, he just said it to me straight. I'm playing soft, and I should be dominating these guys. It just when he says, it just puts it in a different perspective for me. And I tried it one time, it worked, and looked at him, said thank you, and then just kept going.
Anthony?
Yeah, so it looked like maybe you tweaked something a little bit late. I guess just a quick update, and then also you said getting used to Dusty May's system. What was it to play in that system for the first time and gain action?
Well, it was just two cramps in my calves, low calves. First it was hamstring, then it moved on down, but that's okay. But playing in Dusty's system, man, it was fun. I'm so used to being so systematic. This is just like pro basketball. That's what it felt like. Everybody's moving around, everybody's touching the ball, and it was fast paced. There was a lot of times this game I was out of breath, so I think that's where the cramps came from. But it's going to be really fun this year to play under the system.
Kelly?
This was a game where a lot of free throws were taken, a lot of fouls were called. You're shaking your head. Is it tough to establish a rhythm in a game like that when it's, not really back and forth that much? It's just foul call, foul call, foul call. I don't think I've seen a game that had that many foul calls in it. So.
Man, I don't know if anybody else felt the same way I did, but those foul calls kind of helped me out a little bit. I was gassed, So I was the one pretty much shooting a bunch of free throws today, so it kind of helped me out, build a little bit more rhythm and see the ball go in. But on the other end, it was a little frustrating because I felt like they were a little ticky tacky in my opinion. It was still fun.
Would you rather that they let you guys play in a situation like this, where you're just trying out different lineups and stuff like that?
I don't want to be in a situation where I got to eat my words, so I'm gonna just keep
That's
it
fair.
that way for now.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Rob, do you have any thoughts?
Yeah, I just feel like it was it's frustrating. I feel like we were calling back to the game, and then some fouls don't come our way, and then I feel like it kind of stops our run. But I just feel like it's a great learning aspect again, just because it taught us to just play physical, but also not violent, show our hands. And I just feel like when we go back to the film, we would have a better understanding of what we could have done better as far as showing our hands or even not fouling as much, not doing the line. So then when we have these second halves where we're able to really explode on offense, we can continue our run instead of stopping it after every possession.
You guys have anything else for them? Okay, fellas.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.